Well, everything is so yellow today. So, yes, I'm back. If you didn't realize, I was off on a project in Japan, Tokyo. Came back and I've been having sleepless night. Well, this has been the first night today. But got almost 5,000 pictures to go over. 5,000. And let me tell you, it's just the best experience I had in Tokyo as a photographer. And yeah, it's these photographs are not gonna be like just online stuff. This is more for like a gallery, you know. So yeah, can't discuss any of that right now. But today we're gonna talk about Mercury in the 8,000 Scorpio as your Atmakaraka, as in what happens when Mercury is in the 8th house with the highest degree, known as AK, symbol of AK, Atmakaraka, meaning the soul significator, meaning the lesson that you're here to learn, the lesson that you must reap, sow, and get. Okay. So it's Atmakaraka is like very important concept. You know, you can forget most of the things, but Atmakaraka is just something you gotta understand, you know. And it's always, if you do not know what your Atmakaraka is, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, go to Astrology.com where you'll find my books, reports, consultation, including the link to my academy, Magha Vedic Astrology Academy, where I have the wristwatch course, my 2025 transit, vlogs, Karis vlogs, where I make 20, 30 minute long videos for each ascendant. My Nadi course, everything is there. And yeah, there's going to be more coming this year. But it's just that, it's a testing phase. Like I'm testing what I have learned and I'm going to share it with you guys by May. So Mercury is in the 8th house. What could be the lesson of this person? Well, number one, this person is going to have to be able to, and this is their lesson. See, you got to understand, this is the lesson to control your sexual desire, sexual appetite. Okay. Because you know why? It's not like because Mercury is so sexual. No. Mercury is not sexual. That's actually Moon that is sexual. But what happens is Mercury becomes curious. Mercury's like, what is this whole thing about intimacy and kissing and, sexual experiences? Let me see what this is. And Mercury doesn't do it something once. You got to understand, Mercury doesn't do something just once. Mercury is known as multiplication, meaning it happens multiple times and even Mercury can control it. Okay, even Mercury can control it. So Mercury, when it does something, it'll do it on a multiple ways, multiple levels. And in Scorpio, what's happening is the energy is dormant. The sexual energy is dormant. And then when the dormant energy increases or opens up, rises. Okay, remember, it's everything is it's kind of like the Kundalini awakening. So when the dormant energy of Mercury rises, that curiosity rises, which is in the 8th house of sexual activities, you will see it feels like an ecstasy for a while. And that while, which is the ecstasy moment, can really make a person, go with multiple partners. But it's not because they are like lustful and sexual, it's that curiosity is active at that particular point. But once that curiosity is over, then okay, then they're done. Unless they help from other planets like Venus or Moon. The other thing, your other big lesson with this particular, I don't know why my iPad keeps slipping, but one of the other important things with this Mercury, okay, is Mercury is what? Learning. Mercury skills, right? Like the skills that you develop. Mercury is also business. So one thing you have to understand is that you got to keep things secret related to Mercury. Meaning, for example, you're working on a business, right? Mercury in the 8th house only as Atmakaraka. See, if Mercury is Bhatrikarka, Matrikarka, Ghatanikarka, Dharakarka, doesn't matter. But when it's Atmakarka, it's going to give you such situations and such type of curiosity and zeal that you're going to want to tell people about what you're doing, what you're dealing with. Like before you even register your company, you go to your family parties talking to your aunts, uncles, cousins. Oh yeah, I'm opening this business, blah, 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 blah. And then what happens is now their vibrations are also coming towards you. Like, really? You want to open up this business? Why? There's no money in it. Hey, Anita, Amit, it's very hard business. This is not, you need to be thinking about the future and this. So now what you did, you opened yourself up for a change. Now, what do I mean by change? Scorpio's change. Scorpio's transformation. Remember that. By you revealing your ideas to people before they even fructify, before you actually even sowed the seed in, you told about, I'm going to sow the seed in and the plant is going to come and then I'm going to have my fruity mango. No, but because you opened yourself up, where that you reveal that secret, Scorpio becomes active. And Scorpio is like, whatever there is, I have to change it now. I have to transform it. And in that transformation, you can get lucky and find yourself doing what you're doing. But most of the time, it will take away the sheen of that particular plan that you had. This is what you have to be aware of with Mercury. Also, don't reveal too many documents to people. Showing people, your birth certificate and your stock holdings or your citizenship and your new, you got your PhD or something and you're revealing to people. No, Mercury related documents. Well, Mercury is documents. It's not related. Mercury's documents should always be secret. And I'm talking about in person, you can show it, fine. Somebody comes in your office, sees it, great. But don't be plastering things on social media, which I see now. Oh, I graduated with my bachelor's in computer engineering or got my master's and bachelor's together, blah, blah, blah. If you have Mercury in Scorpio, especially in the 8th house, that degree will become valueless. Okay? Because you're revealing things. The more secretive you are with Mercury in the 8th, the better you will do in business, education, learning, skills. But you will not do that. And you may have already made the mistake of revealing these things and seeing the results of it because you're watching this video, and you might actually watch this video only when you have done something. When your lesson came into play. Right? Just because somebody who's a Jyotish, somebody who knows astrology is talking to you, that doesn't mean they're Brahma. You got to stop thinking astrologers are Brahma. We can't change what is to be. Because then astrology is like, oh, you're trying to tell them that they can change this from this when they're not supposed to right now? Whoa, okay. Go ahead, try it. But yeah, when remedies work, when suggestions work, you know why? Because the cosmos are like, either I can use the family member to change them, I can use some enemy to change them, or I can use some spiritual or religious side to change them, where Jyotish falls under, because it's part of the Hindu science. And I have no idea what I've started saying and where this talking point is going. But the main thing is that with Mercury, you want to be very discreet. Okay. But the reason why I was saying this is because you will only be able to find solutions when universe wants you to. This is why you'll come across this video. This is why you might tell about this video to someone, because this time is there. Otherwise, they will never find it. People don't find those things. You're dealing with a very fine line between destiny and circumstantial change. Okay. So anyway, guys, this was my analysis of Mercury in the 8th house as your Atmakaraka. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. If you want to know where your Mercury is placed, go to KairasAstrology.com or KairasAstrologyKairos.com, and we'll see you with our Rahu video tomorrow, which is going to be a big video again, just like Ketu. Otherwise, see you later. Bye-bye.